Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Let me tell y'all. Before I even cut my hair, when I was thinking about it, I was hanging out with my friend. And my friend's brother gonna talk about some because I started telling them about how I wanted to cut my hair off this before I cut my hair off. My friend's brother is gonna be like, oh, you know you're gonna look like a Q-tip when you cut your hair off. And I did look like a Q-tip, that's the thing. And I didn't care though. I did look like a Q-tip. And that's the only thing that I could play in my mind was that, like, yo, I really do look like a Q-tip. Like, this is crazy. I'm tall, long, very Q-tip built. So it's like, all right, whatever. But I ain't let that phase me, y'all. Because eventually your hair is going to grow regardless. And I looked cute when I had my little short haircut. So it was cool. But listen, what I'm saying is, you're going to do what you want to do anyways. If you're going to look like a Q-tip, you rock being a Q-tip, okay, until that hair growing, and then you're gonna look like a dandelion, okay? You're gonna just look like a lion, big mane. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, girl, just do what you do, and don't let nobody tell you what to do, because this is your life and you live it, boo. You live it, boo. Today we're gonna be talking about hair. Today is a hair video, because you know your girl love the hair. I know y'all love the hair. That's your crown. You gotta love your hair. So this is what we here for. Play on words. Anyways, I wanted to talk about a couple things. I wanted to really tell my story about how I did my big chop when I think I was 17 at the time. But I did my big chop, and I'm gonna just walk y'all down it so y'all can have my hair transition story, because we about to get into some hair stuff on this channel too. So let's get it. We're gonna start from the beginning. Story time. Story time, y'all. So we're gonna start from the beginning, and then we're gonna make our way to, I'm gonna do like products and stuff that helped me too, and I'm gonna show them to you guys. That's why I'm here to help y'all and motivate y'all, because listen, I know it's hard trying to do the big chop thing. It wasn't easy for me either, because you attached to your hair, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're kind of attached to your hair as a girl. Let's talk about it from this point of view. Girl code. Yeah, and for me, I was in high school in COVID year. Yeah, I know. Y'all remember social distancing? That was a scary time. Let me tell you. I was online for my senior year of school, and I was just really stepping into my character, really, like, I was stepping into who I am as a person. Because, you know, once you get out of high school, for me, you got to find your own path. And it's either you're going to find your own path, or you know. Anyways, I shouldn't have to get, you know. That's what I was saying. I was basically seeing who I was, what I was doing, and just being myself. And I discovered a big chop. This was around the time where I was about to graduate high school. And when I first started, I'm gonna insert some pictures for y'all over here and over here and over, ow. Anyways, let me stop playing so much. Let me tighten up. So my about to be end of senior year, I decided like I might do a big chop. When I was saying that I might do a big chop, what I was doing was I was curling my hair into like Bantu knots. I'm gonna insert a picture, y'all. I don't know. Hopefully this makes sense to you guys. But I was curling my hair, my regular hair, because my natural hair at the time was perm. My hair has been permed for basically my whole childhood up until when I just cut it off. So you guys know about the perm. I know you know about the perm, babes. My hair is perm, and I wanted it to be curly. So I did the Bantu knots, and I was trying to see what it would look like if I had curly hair. So I was like, all right, let me try to replicate this. So I tried to replicate it. It ain't go how I planned. It ain't go how I planned, but it was like, okay.
Okay, because I was like, what? How that?
Hey girl, we might have a little foundation, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might not be what you're looking for right now, but we could do something with this. Yeah, I'm gonna put a picture. That's how I started, and I was thinking like, all right, I'm gonna turn my hair curly. Let me try with the Bantu knots. Once it got a little bit further, and I was like, all right, I like the curls after a certain point, the Bantu knot curls after a certain point. So I was like, all right, I might as well just go ahead and cut it off. Like, my hair was breaking off anyways. It was bad. The perm was bad. Like, my hair wasn't in a good state regardless. So that's kind of why I was debating it too. I'm like, I might as well cut it off. look like it's about to fall off. Like, I'm good. After a certain point, I was like, all right, forget the Bantu knots. And I actually did the big chop, y'all. I'm gonna insert the pictures right there of what my hair was no longer. Y'all, I was looking at that junk like, oh my God.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
This can't be. And that's what I'm talking about when it come back to girl code. Yo, we love our hair so much. Like, for me to even just, girl, it was damn near just the ends that I chopped off. So for me to be that sad, it was a little sad period, but I'm over it. And I got over it fast. I decided that I didn't want to do the Bantu curls anymore, and I just wanted to have the natural curly hair. So the only way for me to achieve this, because I'm gonna put a picture of what my hair was like before while it was perm, and then a picture of what it looked like when I cut it. So the only way for me to achieve that look, the after look for when I cut it, was if I cut it. So I did the big chop, and y'all, I'm gonna insert all the pictures. I'm gonna insert all the pictures right here. Now look at this. This is crazy. Like, so yeah, I mean, the mental aspect of it was like, dang, my hair. But on the bright side, to me personally, it was like, hair grows back. That's what I think. Hair grows back, and it grew back. Like, you'll be fine. You're not gonna die over a little bit of hair being gone, girl. You'll be good. I had to start figuring out what was gonna work for my hair, because when I say my hair was about this big, like, it was real small, very baby hang time, very much garbage bag tie vibes. Like, yeah, but it was cool because I still have my little natural curls, and it was coming in, and I had to figure out how to maintain them. So this is where we get into maintenance. Yay! Maintenance is crazy, y'all. You really gotta figure out what is gonna work for your hair. I think that's the part I underestimated the most, was you really have to figure out what works for your hair. Everything is different for everyone. Like, oh my God. And the products were so expensive too. They still are expensive, but it's definitely a journey that you're gonna have time, money, patience, and effort for. Because without those, babe, you gonna perm your junk back tomorrow. Silk press every day till the hair get dead and fall out. And this one, girl, I'm trying to tell y'all. So this is around the time where I just started pursuing being a model. It was a good choice because it's also like, I think when you cut your hair off, you cut all the bad and negative vibes that's associated with it too. So it's like, if you had your hair growing out for like 10 years and all of that negative and all of the crazy stuff that happened over the past 10 years is still with you. It's attached to your hair. I believe that. Disclaimer. This is not, I'm not saying it's the truth, but this is what I believe. So yeah, I cut my hair off. I became a model. Cut your hair off, you might become a model. People be scared. It's not scary, y'all. Your hair is gonna grow back. And it's not even about genetics and all of that stuff. I'm not gonna say all the time. It is about genetics, but it's also about how you maintain your hair. You just gotta see what works for you. You gotta see what works in your hair. Shoot, sometimes nothing works. You gotta figure out what works for your hair. And I feel like that's the most important part too, is because you don't know. Like, if you're like me and you just came from being perm to having a whole nother texture of hair, it's like, what the heck did I just do? Like, so I'm gonna show y'all some products that helped me in the beginning when I was going through my first big chop journey. What helped me a lot was this instant freeze. And what I liked about this product, none of this is sponsored, just so yeah, none of this is sponsored. What I liked about this product, this is Aussie, they have good products, I think. And like I said, you have to see what works for your hair. Everything is different for everyone. But this Aussie maximum 3 hold is the gel, and it's a freeze gel. So I put that junk into my hair when I was first starting. It does exactly what it said. It freezes it immediately before it gets to shrinkage. Like, that's why I really like this gel, because my shrinkage was not noticeable like that when I used this gel. So I do recommend this. You could try it out, but this is good for definition and no shrinkage. I like this gel a lot. This gel, Tresemme, listen, this is hold 5, okay? This is hold 5, and this is a sculpting gel. It's for all hair types, but this worked for my hair when it was little. As my hair got longer, it didn't work anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but this definitely worked when my hair was like little curls, maybe a couple ringlets. I recommend this. It definitely gives good definition. It definitely gives good definition, and it, like you say, mega firm hold. That thing be holding. Super free Softee gel. Y'all, I found this. And listen, don't lowball your local Family Dollar or anything like that, because this Family Dollar, and this was really good on my hair. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I like this right next to this one. I like this just as much as I like this one. And I got this one from the dollar store. I can't make this up, y'all. It was really good. When my hair got longer, it wasn't as good. I'm not sure what happens there when your hair starts getting longer and certain products don't work as they used to. I'm gonna have to go into that, look it up. You guys can look it up. Let me know in the comments what the heck is that about. Because this stuff used to work. All of these products I'm showing you now, they don't work on my hair anymore. I gotta figure something out. This was good for me though when I first started. This was very good. You see, I used the whole thing gone. Like I cleared it and I tried to get the extra and I couldn't get no more. So I definitely recommend this. This is very good. It's a freeze gel as well. So definitely look into that. As we all know, Eco Styler gel. Eco Styler, like I just said, is one of those ones. Eco Styler is one of them ones that it worked on my hair when it was shorter, but it doesn't work on my hair anymore. I love, this isn't even the only one. If you know Eco has so many different colors and they have a whole bunch of different gels. So this is the one I used, and I used another one. I can't remember what the colors of that gel was, but I like this gel with the olive oil in it. It was very good for my short hair. It definitely did its job, but the only thing is the residue. The residue with this is crazy. Like, that's the only reason I would not recommend as like a top gel, because this residue is and like I said, everything is different for everybody, but that's why you got to get to know your hair, because girl, my junk flaking. I'm trying to do all of this. Hi, cute. No, it looked like it's snowing. Like, bye. This one, not too much residue for this one. That's why I like this one. It's not too much white residue. This one can have white residue depending. And that's all I'm going to leave it at. Next, we're going to go to Cantu detangling. This works so good for my hair. Oh my, I be trying to find this in the store to this day, and I don't know where I'm looking wrong, but it's for kids. And this is like the best detangler I've ever tried in my life. Like, when I tell you slip in seconds, this is it. And Cantu products, actual Cantu products, don't even work in my hair. That's how I know that this is good. I loved it. Listen, get you some Cantu detangler. We're gonna move on to some gels. So when you want to get that well, if you do a big chop, you're probably not gonna get that slick, because ain't gonna be nothing to slick. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but still, if you want to get like your edges or something like that, Shine and Jam. I like Shine and Jam a lot. I use it. It's an OG. Listen, this is an OG. I shouldn't even have to explain this to you. Everybody know about Shine and Jam. Your mom used it. Your mom's mom used it. Her mom used it. Her grandma used it. Ancestors used it. Come on. Edgewax. Edgewax is amazing. I love Edgewax. And the crazy thing about Edgewax is that it's white, right? You would think it would go on your hair white and, like, you know, make your hair white. It doesn't. This is the best holding gel, and this right here is not even for my short hair. This is what I would use if I wanted to slick my hair right now. This is amazing gel right here, y'all. Like, whoever came up with this, listen. Those are some of the products that I used when I was doing my big chop journey, and they helped me out a lot. There's definitely a whole bunch of other products that you can find on Amazon, TikTok, everywhere that you look, you could just find some. But definitely experiment with your hair. I'm gonna give you guys some advice now, because listen, the big chop was, I big chopped my hair 4 years ago. I've been a big chop survivor for 4 years, okay? So y'all could do it. Don't try to sit here and tell me you can't do it, because you could do it. And don't BS me. If you thinking, oh, I might big chop my hair. If you're thinking it's time for you to do the big chop, take this as your sign as it is time for you to do the big chop. I'm sitting here telling you, like, what are we talking about? It's definitely a good idea. It creates character too. I think that's the other thing, is that when you do the big chop, it's like you're a whole nother person now. Like, oh my gosh, you gotta adapt. Like, you don't have a choice, because you can't stick your hair back on your head. I mean, you could do wigs and weaves and stuff, but at the end of the day, you still gonna have to take them off and see what you got in the mirror. So you might as well just take care of that thing and let it grow to the same length as those wigs and weaves could. If I'm lying, I'm flying, but...
You did not start no car battery with your bare hands.
If I didn't, may God murder my children.
No, don't say that.
Please.
It's another thing I want to talk about, okay? The awkward stage of the big chop, because that's important too. There's an awkward stage, okay? If you're going to cut your hair off, know that and accept it, because there's going to be an awkward stage where you're just like, is my hair growing? Like, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, but it's not growing. Yes, it's growing. Give it time. This is where patience comes in. What I'm saying earlier, you got to be patient, because stuff don't happen overnight, okay? Especially if you don't got the genetics for stuff to happen overnight, okay? So you got to be patient. Wait. Do what you keep doing, okay? Make a routine, because it's the awkward stage. I'm going to show y'all pictures of my hair 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years. Okay, like, it took me a while to get to the stage I'm at now, but listen, you're gonna get there. It's gonna happen. Just calm down, little grasshopper. Like, but I'm be doing my hair a lot on this channel, and I think it's good for you guys to know the backstory of where I started at, so there should be no confusion. There should be no confusion when it comes to big chop. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna share with you guys some stuff that I think would be good to know before you do your big chop that I wish I knew. Wash day. Wash day is very important. You're supposed to be doing a wash day. Some people do it once or twice a week. Some people do it more than that. Everything always, I'm just gonna do this disclaimer. Everything goes back to, it all depends on what kind of hair you have. Also goes back to what your hair likes. So that's the disclaimer. Wash day is very important. You know, you definitely have to wash your hair. Make sure it's clean. But I wish I knew that wash day was very, very important. I wish I knew that you should co-wash your hair. You should be deep conditioning your hair, like, on a regular basis. Like this is what helps your hair grow. Set wash day, routine wash day, co-wash, deep condition. You need to be doing oil. You need to be massaging your scalp. You need to be doing, like, you feel me? You need to be doing everything for your hair. Your hair is your best friend at this point. You gotta stay very consistent. This is to see results. If you don't want to see results like that, man, do what you want. You know, do what you want. It's your life. It's your hair. Speaking from my personal perspective, don't get braids too often. Like, braids are good, but in order to get braids, you have to blow dry your hair. So it's like, I mean, I don't know if y'all found somebody who you don't need to blow dry your hair, but typically you have to blow dry your hair to get braids, and you're trying to grow your hair, so maybe you shouldn't be putting as much heat in your hair. This is just what I learned. Like, I seen that after I started getting braids a lot, my hair was growing less than when I wasn't getting braids. So that was definitely a tip I'll throw in. Definitely minimize how much you're getting your braids done. Another thing that I would definitely add in there is to treat your hair like your garden. Okay? Treat your hair like your garden, or like a garden, because that's essentially what it is. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. I shouldn't have to go into that. But definitely treat your hair like a garden, okay? Cherish it. Really cherish it, because your hair is what makes you you. Unless you don't got no hair and you're just a baldy. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Make sure you're staying consistent. That's the biggest thing, is staying consistent. Definitely. You could buy all the expensive products you want. You could go out and spend all of the money. At the end of the day, if you're not consistent, it don't matter. The hair not going nowhere. It's going to stay at 0.2 inches. It's going to stay there. Like, if you're not consistent, it's not going to grow. You can't just be on and off about your hair. Like, you got to actually maintain it. But I'm telling you, this is stuff I wish I knew before I did my big chop. So I'm just sharing it with you. If you're thinking about getting a big chop, get your big chop. it's time to get the big chop, because obviously that's why this video was put in front of your face. That's some products that I used when I first did my big chop, 4 years into it, and now I'm starting to see different results. Go get your big chop. Go schedule it right now. I know you're thinking about scheduling it. So schedule it. Like, don't play with yourself. You still gonna be baddie. That's it, y'all. That's really what I just wanted to come to y'all with, is my little big chop journey. Just a little story time to let y'all know what the heck went on. Yes, y'all, I did a big chop, and now I got hair. I got hair for days, y'all. But thank you guys for tuning in. Listen, we doing a video every week, so make sure that y'all tap in, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, all of that. I'm not playing with y'all. Like, I keep telling y'all this every video, and I'm going to keep telling y'all this every video. Like, I don't care. But thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed and took something from this video. You know, I'm just trying to help y'all out, and hopefully it's working. So get that big chop, sis. Get that big chop, sis.